If silence is the language you speak tonight, then teach me how to listen. Let the quiet reveal your heart. Let stillness become my sanctuary. Because even when I can't hear you, I still believe you are here. I am old now, Lord. My body trembles, my eyes grow dim. But one thing I know, your silence does not mean absence. You are the unseen fire in my soul, the breath that keeps me praying, even when my words fall into emptiness. So I will stay here, kneeling in the silence, waiting for the whisper of your love. Lord, it's been so long since I felt you near. I pray, I wait, and the heavens remain quiet. My lips move, but my heart feels hollow. And still, I whisper your name, because it's all I know to do. Once, your presence was fire in my bones. Now it feels like ashes. Like the warmth has gone out of my soul. But even as the silence grows heavy, I remember your promise, that you will never leave nor forsake me. So I wait, Lord. I wait in this long night. The walls echo with my sighs, and my tears become my only prayer. Why are you silent, my God? Have I wandered too far? Or are you nearer than I can see? I remember the days of old, Lord, when your voice felt like light, when prayer felt alive, when my heart burned at your word. But now, it feels like winter has moved into my spirit. I cannot feel the sun. And yet, faith whispers that even in winter, the roots still live beneath the snow. So I hold on, not to what I feel, but to what I know, that you are still good, that silence can be sacred, that even when you say nothing, you are still saying something. Teach me, Lord, not to fear the quiet, because in the quiet, you are shaping me. You are drawing me into a deeper kind of trust. A trust that doesn't depend on sound, but on love. How long, Lord? How long will you hide your face from me? I wake in the night, reaching for you, but my hand closes on shadows. I look to the heavens, and even the stars seem to turn away. You once spoke through the storm, through burning bushes, through prophets and dreams. Now, even the wind holds its breath. And still, I wait. Because if waiting is the test of faith, then let this silence refine me like gold. If the delay is my cross, then help me carry it without bitterness. I am tired of pretending I'm strong. I am tired of telling others God has a plan, when I can't see it myself. But tonight, I will not hide my weakness. I bring you my broken prayer, the one that has no beauty, no poetry, just a raw ache that won't stop bleeding. Here it is, Lord. Take it. Take this weary heart, this trembling faith, this unspoken fear that you've forgotten me. I lay them all before you, like shattered glass on your altar. And if you never speak again, still, I will wait. Because I remember what you said once, that even a bruised reed you will not break, and a smoldering wick you will not snuff out. So here I am, Lord, bruised, but not broken, flickering, but not extinguished. Let your silence be the soil, where my faith takes root again. Let your stillness be the space, where I finally learn to trust your unseen hand. Even if I never hear you again in this life, I know one day, when all is quiet, and my eyes close for the last time, I will awaken in your presence, and the silence will finally speak. Lord, I confess, there are days I want to stop praying, days I feel like my words are bouncing off the sky. I've shouted, I've wept, I've whispered, and still, you say nothing. Have you grown weary of my voice, Lord? Or am I the one who has forgotten how to hear? Help me to remember that faith is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep walking. Even when I can't see the road, you are still here. Not because I feel you, but because you promised me you would be. And your promises are stronger than my emotions, deeper than my confusion, steadier than my pain. So when my faith trembles, let your hand hold me steady. When I fall silent in exhaustion, let your spirit pray for me in groans too deep for words. Lord, sometimes faith feels like a candle in the wind. I try to believe, but the storms keep coming. The doubts rise like waves, and I find myself whispering, "Where are you, God?" There are days when my prayers feel dry, my heart feels empty, and my strength feels gone. But you, O Lord, are not found only in fire or thunder. You are found in the still, small voice. So even when the world is loud, and my soul is weary, teach me to lean into your quiet. Teach me to trust the silence as the place where you are shaping me, where pride dies and patience grows, where faith deepens roots no storm can pull up. You are the God who hides, not to distance yourself, but to draw me deeper. So even when I can't trace your hand, I will trust your heart. Because silence doesn't mean you're gone. It means you're doing something I'm not ready to see yet. Help me wait without resentment, hope without proof, and love without conditions. Maybe, Lord, your silence isn't punishment. Maybe it's protection. Maybe while I'm crying for answers, you're working behind the curtain of time. Maybe you're building something sacred in the quiet, something that can only grow in darkness. Like seeds buried in the earth, your plans often sprout unseen. And one day, what felt like loss will bloom into purpose. You were never silent, Lord. I just couldn't hear you above my fear. Now I see that you were speaking all along. Through sunsets and small mercies. Through people who stayed when others left. Through the breath that kept me alive when I wanted to give up. You have always been near. And now, I finally hear you again. And then, in the stillness, something shifts. Not in the sky. Not in the noise. But inside my heart. A whisper. So soft it could be mistaken for my own thoughts. But it's not. It's you, Lord. You speak, not in thunder or command, but in peace. You tell me, I have not left you. And suddenly the silence isn't empty. It's full of you. The ache becomes holy. The stillness becomes sacred. The waiting becomes worship. You didn't speak because you were angry. You were silent because you were near. And now, I understand. Lord, your silence once wounded me. But now I see. It was the sound of your healing. You were mending what words could not reach. You were teaching me to rest. To listen. To depend on something deeper than answers. The pain that once felt unbearable has become the soil of understanding. The tears that once burned my eyes have washed my vision clean. Now I see the beauty in not always knowing, because it's in the not knowing that faith becomes real. It's in the waiting that love proves its depth, and it's in the silence that I finally hear your heartbeat, steady, faithful, and kind. Now, when the silence returns, I won't fear it, because I've learned that silence isn't a wall between us. It's the space where you hold me close. I will rest here, in the calm of your unseen embrace, and let your peace fill every quiet corner of my soul. Peace doesn't always roar. Sometimes it comes as a whisper. Sometimes it looks like tears finally drying, or a heart that finally stops asking, why? Lord, your peace has found me again. Not because life got easier, but because I've stopped fighting the silence. I've stopped demanding answers, and started trusting your presence. You never promised to explain everything. You promised to stay. And you have. I used to fear stillness. Now I crave it. Because in stillness, I find you. And in finding you, I find myself again. There is a holiness in stillness, Lord. In a world that never stops moving. You teach me to be still and know that you are God. I don't need the noise to prove you are here. I don't need miracles to feel your love. Because now I know. You are in the pause between heartbeats. You are in the breath that calms my trembling. You are in the sunrise that follows every night of doubt. So I will sing, even in the quiet. I will praise, even in the unknown. I will hope, even when I hear nothing. Because I know you are near. And when this life fades into eternity, when all words fall away, I will finally see you face to face. And the silence will break into the sweetest sound I've ever known. Amen. Lord, I surrender. Not because I understand, but because I trust. If you choose silence, I will stay and listen. If you choose delay, I will still believe. If you choose mystery, I will walk by faith. You have turned my silence into a psalm, my pain into prayer, my waiting into worship. And now I see. Your silence was never the end. It was the beginning of something deeper.